launch of the application and what's coming here. But for those that are new to the webinar, you're going to receive an explanation as to where we're at, how long we've come since the initial launch of the application, and what's coming here as early as this Friday. So let me go ahead again and by explaining the new technology that we developed and the new infrastructure that we changed within the mobile application and all our backend. So, we've been hearing a lot of noise about the blockchain and the wonderful things that this technology does and various type of technologies in different industries, mainly in fintech. So that's what we've done. We went back and studied, understood how can we better understand and take the blockchain technology and adapt it to Dnero. Now, for those that are not too familiarized with what the blockchain is, what I've done is I condense it to, I would say in terms where I always say if I can explain something complex to my 12-year-old daughter, then I think I've been successful. And this is what I've done. So let me just read to you as to what blockchain is, right? First of all, like I've said, we changed the entire backbone of the mobile wallet to run on the blockchain. What is blockchain? Well, let's think of the internet, right? Let's think of it as a platform, which we build websites like Google and any other website. So think of the blockchain as a platform like the internet. And so it's the underlying technology that powers cryptocurrencies. You heard about Bitcoin, there's Ethereum, there's Stellar, and hundreds of different cryptocurrencies and digital assets that are coming out, and what supports it, it's the blockchain technology, right? Now, the blockchain, it serves like a big checkbook in the sky. That's how I like to describe it. So imagine accounting ledgers in the past and in the present. Back then, they would use books, right? And they would keep track of credits and debits, inflows and outflows of money. The blockchain puts all these accounting ledgers online so that the public can verify their accuracy. This is the key to understanding blockchain. So that's what we've done. Why? Well, it's very important for you to understand why we've done this, is because we've gotten a lot of interest from various reputable companies and partners that manage digital assets. So when they saw what we were able to do in the few months that we were able to beta test the application, what we were able to do with ProCurrency, a lot of these digital assets wanted to see, well, how can we offer the same service of liquidity that you offer with ProCurrency, so that way people can go out and make purchases such as an airline ticket, a meal at Morton's Steakhouse, go and buy a Apostle or buy some tennis shoes at Nike. How can we do that with Bitcoin? How can we do it with Ethereum? How can we do it with Stellar and all these leading coins out there? And that's what we decided to go back and change the infrastructure of the application, as well as making a lot of other tweaks, which we'll go ahead and show you right now. Now, the other technology that we also added to the application is one that is very important. Why? Well, because in the digital space, especially when you're dealing with people's monies, funds, credit cards, bank accounts, there's always that negative factor that we have to deal with, unfortunately. Not every human being out there is a good person as much as we would want to. There are some bad people out there, and they prey on anything that has any type of vulnerability where they can go ahead and penetrate and have access to this data. So what we have also added is another security layer in the application, which is called KYC, right? Know your customer. And know your customer laws require that any money transmitter, whether institution or a technology, it requires that we have proof that our customers are real people, usually by requiring photo identification. So do expect to provide ID when buying Bitcoin and linking your bank account to the Dnero app. That's something that's going to be a must. There's no way around it, but that just adds, like I said, a security layer to everyone's account and everyone's transactions. Let me go ahead and explain to you the different new features that we've added to the application. Now, having added the blockchain technology, it allows us now for you to be able to buy Bitcoin directly in the Dnero app, just using your debit or credit card without having to go to third-party exchanges and taking those 2, 3 different steps and then transferring to a wallet and then getting that wallet ID and then transfer it back to Dnero. The way we've done it is we've created a phenomenal relationship, which right now we cannot disclose that. We've given the rights to our new partner to announce a press release next Monday. They will be making the announcement that they are now with Dnero, so we're allowing them to go ahead and make that announcement on Monday, and obviously everyone will know then who our banking partner is. So for confidentiality reasons and agreements, I can't make that announcement today, but we will all know as early as Monday. All right? So again, just like you'll be able to buy Bitcoin using your debit and credit card directly with Dnero, we are working on adding about 10 more coins, and we'll be making the announcement as we are onboarding the various digital assets. Great. The other new feature, since you'll be able to buy Bitcoin directly with the mobile application, you'll then also be able to pay with Bitcoin at top retailers, restaurants, and merchants listed on the Dnero app. That includes also the local merchants that all the representatives are going to be added. So as you saw the demo last month when we did the launch of the Dnero Pay at Moss Cafe con Leche in Santa Ana, same thing. You will be able to go ahead and sign up the local merchants and people that have the ability or have been able to buy Bitcoin within the Dnero app, they'll be able to pay with Bitcoin at all the local merchants, as long as the top brand retailers. A new feature, and this is actually a phenomenal feature, one that I'm very excited about, and so are many. This is something that most of you have asked. And the question was, well, if we upload funds, is there a way that we can also withdraw funds? Or if JC transferred me $1,000, how can I go ahead and transfer out $500 to my bank account and leave $500 in the Dnero app? Now, by adding the KYC underlying technology, we're now able to offer same-day ACH. And what that means is that the Dnero users will be able to link their bank account and ACH funds to the app within minutes, and not days. If you recall in the past, it would take about 4 to 5 business days for you to see your funds credited to the Dnero app when you would do an ACH transaction. Now it's same day, and users will also be able to withdraw cash funds anytime back to their linked bank account. So for some reason you uploaded $1,500, you decided to use $500 within the Dnero app to go ahead and take advantage of the cashback rewards. But for some reason you need to go ahead and withdraw back $300 into your bank account or whatever amount, you'll be able to do that instantly as well within the application. You'll be able to also link not only one bank account, but several bank accounts instantly. And last but not least, which is very important for the merchants on this new version that we are getting ready to deploy, you'll be all the merchants that they can now do push notifications live. This is samples of the various discounts and promotions that they'll be able to send to their customers. Right? They'll be able to boost customer loyalty by interacting with them via push notifications and in-app messages. So the merchant will be able to send real-time updates to user smartphones and send them offers instantly to the Dnero wallet. So for example, here we would see a 40% off all seasonal items. They can go ahead and take that promotion, tap it at POS, present it to the merchant or retailer, and they'll be able to scan the QR code and take that payment. Or they can do special promotions such as for all Dnero users, every Tuesday there's a frozen drink available, and we can go and redeem it. You can set times, you can set dates, window, time frames. So that's a a very unique feature that we'll be able to now offer it live. Perfect. All right, everyone. This is what we've been working on in the past 7 weeks. We had to give a complete revamp to the application, to the fact that now we've also become a crypto wallet where we'll be able to hold multiple different digital currencies within the application and have the ability to redeem them and have immediate liquidity of the different digital currencies that we hold to top retailers, restaurants, and local merchants. Here, when you arrive, you see what your cash balance is, what your cryptocurrency in total is, how much cash back you accumulated so far. Obviously, your profile. This is locations where you're able to redeem or use your funds, and also notifications as far as promotions from different merchants. So, if, for example, I want to go ahead and I happen to be at Nike and buying a pair of shoes, I can go and I decide to pay with cash. I see that I have $122. The shoes are on sale for like $80. I tap on cash. It takes you to the cash screen, so it's very clear where you're at. Where before it was a bit confusing, you have to wander and switch screens between pro currency and cash. Here you see that you have your $122. You can go ahead and send it to someone, pay a particular store, or scan the QR code at the merchant. If I decide to pay with pro currency, no difference, and I see that I have $243, then I decide to use pro currency as my form of payment. I just tap on pro currency. I'm able to, again, either send it to someone, pay at the top retailer, or go ahead and scan the QR code. If I want to find out information about how the coin is doing, then I can click on this icon, and this will give you daily stats and any changes and a bit of a history of what's going on with that digital currency. And we'll be able to do that with every single coin that we have. Okay. If I want to pay with Bitcoin and I have funds to go ahead and make payments as well, I can tap on Bitcoin. Again, I'll be able to either pay someone, pay a merchant, or scan a QR code. If I want to go ahead and convert my Bitcoin to pro currency so I can take advantage of the cash back with pro currency, then I can easily do it just by hitting the exchange button, and I can decide how much I want to exchange it to pro currency. Remember, with pro currency, you can get up to 10% cash back depending on the merchant. Versus with the other digital currencies, you don't get any cash back. We are working with that in the near future, but for now, it's only pro currency that gives up to 10% cash back. Okay. Here's the crypto screen. If I decide to buy crypto, then I tap on crypto, and what we've added is a brief description, so that way it makes sense to people and they understand what you're doing. Here on Buy Crypto, you can buy crypto with credit or debit card. It's never been so easy. All you need is to choose the amount, go through a simple KYC, and get your crypto. You tap on Buy. You can buy crypto with Visa. Click on a button and decide how much you want to buy in US dollars. This is how much Bitcoin you will get, and this is the equivalent of the USD dollars. We continue, and you do have to allow about up to 15 minutes, typically about 3 to 4 minutes, but 15 minutes is the most we've seen it take, depending on what the orders are in the blockchain. But that's how easy it is. If you want to learn more about buying crypto, we've done this. So for users that are not too familiarized with how blockchain and cryptocurrency works, they can go ahead and tap on this link. And obviously this is a screenshot, so I can't scroll, but we created a library of just amazing information that's very detailed with all the technicality and all the confusing technical and crypto jargon out there. We created content in a way that people can understand, what is Bitcoin, what is blockchain, what is KYC, what can I do with the cryptocurrency, how do I see it as an investment opportunity, et cetera, et cetera. You'll be able to see that in the application now. Also, exchange cryptocurrency. This has been working for months now, but that feature is not going away, where you can go ahead and exchange over 100 cryptocurrencies into pro currency by just clicking on the exchange crypto button and doing the same process as we it continues to do right now, which is you bring in any of the cryptocurrencies that you have and you exchange it into pro currency instantly within Dnero. Okay, now for promotions and be able to see all the merchants, this is where you see the list of all the merchants that you can redeem or use your funds to make payments. When you tap on offers, this is where you get the special promotions and digital offers from local merchants or any other retailers. For example, look here, you get 20% off on all purchases with Dnero, valid until December 14th of this year. Very easy. You tap on this, it gives you QR code you present over to the cashier where they can scan and redeem payment. Or you can also receive free item. For example, this is not a discount. This is a free beer for all Dnero users, valid until 12/14. Again, you present it at the POS, and once they scan it, you'll be able to receive that item. It gives you a geolocation, where the location is, how far away, and we're adding more cool features here to this particular functionality. So again, thank you very much for your time. And as you can see, not only have we been revamping the design and the functionality of the application, but making it more robust, more secure, using latest technology, adapting blockchain and cryptocurrencies. Besides pro currency and cash, you'll be able to now purchase more cryptocurrencies, starting with Bitcoin, directly on the app, and again be able to redeem that cryptocurrency instantly at top retailers and merchants. There's no application right now can do this functionality, so we're very proud to announce that we're finally here and we're much closer than we were a few months ago. So we appreciate your patience. Friday, we will be submitting the application, the final application to Apple, so that way they can get an update. Now, updates usually take about 24 hours, but I have to just give you a pre-warning because the complexity and the change that we've done to the application. Apple may take maybe 2 to 3 days for a final approval and release of the application. So please bear with us if this weekend you don't see it on the App Store. We'll keep you informed and we'll let you know on Friday or Saturday what the status is. For the Android users, obviously Google does not go through a very thorough and review process, so that could be up and running and ready as early as Saturday. For the Apple users, again, we apologize, but Apple does have a very rigorous process, and but our goal is to have it up and running and ready for Monday, so all of us can start testing. And again, we appreciate your feedback and every comment that you could possibly give us, and for using Dnero. Thank you very much, everyone, and we'll be in touch. We'll be giving out statistics and status on the application, and we'll see you all next week.